Hey everybody, welcome to another adventure Wimp, Don't Be a Wimp 101. Today we're going to talk about something that you may not know about. I just found out myself and I know it's going to save me thousands of dollars. But what I'm talking about is rental car insurance. If you rent a car, this is going to help you out a lot. And I didn't know about this until just recently. Okay. And people won't tell you about it. The people at the rental car agency won't tell you, your insurance company won't tell you, and other people involved, they won't say anything about it. They just kind of assume that you know this. And I didn't know it, so I ended up paying thousands of dollars where I really didn't need to pay. Alright, so I'm going to try to outline this as simple as possible. Alright, let's say that you decide you're going to go to Hertz Rent-A-Car, or Avis Rent-A-Car, or Budget Rent-A-Car. You pick one or the other, or Thrifty, whatever rental car agency there is. You know, you've just flown in somewhere, you need to get this rental car, and you go up there and you say, yes, I'd like to rent a compact car, or whatever size you want. We're going to stick with compact for simplicity right now. So they say to you, okay, that's going to be $50 a day for a compact car. Would you like insurance on that car? And you say, insurance? Well, I don't know. Some people say, yeah, I'll have insurance on that. So they go to you, okay, that's going to be an additional $60 a day for that. You know, sometimes the insurance costs more than the actual rental of the car. So you go, you know, you're thinking your bill is going to be like a $200 bill, and the next thing you know, it's like $600 to rent this car. And you're going, no way, this is ridiculous. This is completely ridiculous, but if I don't have the insurance on the car and I get into a car wreck, I'm really going to have to pay because I'm going to have to pay for the whole car. This isn't necessarily true. If you have auto insurance, sometimes you need to call up your auto insurance company and they say, yeah, sure, we'll cover your rental car. But then you find out that they only cover specific things. For instance, let's say that you get into a fender bender. Bam, okay, you've smashed up your rental car. They take it to the shop or the garage. The rental car sits there. You call up your insurance company. You say, hey, you know, I got into a wreck, and I didn't get the car rental insurance from the car rental place, so you guys are going to pay for this, right? And they go, yeah, we'll pay for it, but we're not going to pay for the time that the rental car is sitting in the garage getting fixed. And you say, what? And they say, yeah, we're not paying for that. So the rental car sits in the garage for a month before it can get back on the road and start to make money again. You have to pay for that month that the rental car is sitting in that garage. You pay out of your own pocket. Your insurance company does not pay for it, and you didn't pay for the insurance for the rental car, so that's not paying for it. So you say, wow, what am I going to do? I can't, this is crazy, this is so expensive for just a compact car. Well, I talked to my auto insurance company, and there was a really cool lady there who said to me, are you going to rent your rental car with your credit card? And I said, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And she says, call up your credit card company and ask them about rental insurance. And I said, rental insurance through my credit card company? What do you mean? She said, just do it and see what happens. So I called them up and I said, hi, you know, this is what's going on. My insurance won't do this, this is this, this is this. And they said, hey, yes, if you rent a car with your credit card, we will cover the comprehensive, the collision, and the garage fees. So they will cover the time that car is sitting in the garage. Say it's sitting there for a month, they'll pay for it. Your credit card will pay for that. Isn't that interesting? Okay. So they do that, and you're saying, how much do I have to pay my credit card company to do that? I'll tell you how much you have to pay them. That much. Nothing. You don't have to pay them any extra to have that coverage. That coverage comes with your credit card. But what I ask you to do is every credit card is specifically, it's different. So you need to call your credit card company and you need to say, what do you cover with rental cars? Find out if they cover the garage fee and all that. And then the next time you rent a car, you use your credit card, they ask you, do you want rental car insurance? You say, no, I decline that. Decline it, but use your credit card to rent it. And if you get into an accident, a fender bender, your credit card, you call them up, they will take over from there and they will take care of the damages. The only thing they will not pay for is your medical or anyone else in the car's medical or anyone else in the other car's medical. So that's the whole thing there. So that could be a problem for some people, but I know that in the United States everybody has medical, or they should have medical, but you may have to pay the medical deductible on the other person. Anyway, you can figure it out, but it will save you thousands of dollars if you rent a lot of cars. Okay, so behind me we are starting pepper plants. So you see those back there. We've already got the pepper plants growing back here and they're doing really well. And I think it's like their second season or so. Because when you plant inside a tent, they don't just have one season. You can just keep them going. They just go on forever and ever. They just keep on growing. There is a story about what happened when my husband and I got into a car wreck. We were driving home from Denver when we lived in Colorado, and we got hit by an 18-wheeler, and that's a semi. It's 18 tons of vehicle hit my little tiny compact car 3 times. It did like a pit maneuver like the police do to turn cars, and we were sideways on the front end of an 18-wheeler's semi-truck's grill being pushed down the freeway 400 yards. So here I am with a grill right up in my face, and my husband is right here, and we're going about 400 yards down the road. And all I gotta say is, if you're not right with God at that point, I don't know what to tell you. I felt pretty okay about it. Yeah, it's not something you really want to do. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody unless you're like a stunt driver and you do it for movies. It wasn't really the funnest experience, but if you want to hear more about it, I can tell you, I'll get permission from my husband to tell the story, and I can tell you from beginning to end what happened, how we conversed with each other during the accident, what happened afterwards, and how I have short-term memory loss, which I had before this semi hit me. And sometimes I'll talk in my videos, and you'll notice that I'm sort of blanking out and I can't quite grasp the words, and I'm sort of slowing down. This is because my brain has been traumatized. I have head injuries, not just from the semi-accident, from other things before that, but that's what happens. So bear with me. If you'd like to see a video about the semi-truck crash, just let me know. And in the meantime, don't be a wimp.